Good evening. Thank you for having me. This is Jumping Jackson. It is a quite old game for the Amiga. I guess one of the big things about the Amiga was the sound quality on the system, and that's what's really going to be displayed here. Because this game's quite old, it's one that I played as a kid. I wanted to make myself feel younger, so I brought this old guy. So this would be my dad, who bought the system when I was, born.
Born, basically, yeah. And allowed you to play only if you washed your hands, though.
So this is basically a quick, 16 levels, as it says, puzzle game. And the big thing that we're going to need as we're going through is collecting notes to hopefully avoid the two hardest levels at the end and speed things up. So with that, I guess we'll make a start. Going in 3, 2, 1. So the first level introduces us to what the actual idea of the game is. We need to match these colour tiles up to collect a record, which then sets the music going.
Which isn't going.
Is it not going for you?
Not going for me.
You've messed up your headset.
Yeah, I checked this.
Boomers and technology.
Yeah, we invented it.
Alright, this level now introduces the first enemy, which is the trumpet.
Yeah,
And absolutely hate this one. If random numbers could attack you, that's what this one does. Movement is just completely random, and will quite often park himself right where you need to be. He's behaving himself this time, and we should be able to get away from him. Oh, that's a note, we need that. Goal is to get a total of 16 notes. You use the notes to unlock bonus levels. 5 unlocks level A, 7 notes unlocks level B, and 9 unlocks level C. But you have to spend the notes to access those levels. We want to get level B and level C because they are the fastest.
And I never used to know any of that when I played it. Had to ask Christopher, why is he collecting notes for? So.
So each record introduces a new track to the music. On them. Notes will spawn in randomly and then disappear after a random time as well. That was dumb.
Oops.
It's late. The other thing that makes this difficult is that I've only got 3 lives. So I can take one more death and then it will be game over on the next one. Fortunately, we do get extra lives for pickups and also for points. So losing life early is just a time loss. Not quite as risky losing them later on. And now we have our random trumpet again, coupled with these teleporter blocks, which means he can just appear out of nowhere and ruin your day. The other pickup that I just got was a double jukebox, which lets me grab 2 records at once. Go away, go away, go away. Come on. And this is what I mean. He will just sit right where you need him to be.
Oh, well done, you missed him.
And there's a note up there. Get it.
Yes.
Notes are absolutely worth going off of the route to try and grab because you basically need them to have any chance. This run would have already been a reset at this point though, so. That level that just blasted by, that one is one that lets you get a password, which is basically a save state. And this is awful. So I need this first one to be yellow. And it's now not yellow. There was absolutely no way to make that work for me. So we're going to make this one blue and run. he's gotten behind me. This enemy chases you down. So he's just going to keep coming after me and keep coming after me. I'm going to have to do like 3 loops of this level now.
Not going to be much of a speed run, is it?
Well, the later sections will be, hopefully. And that one there is a random teleporter, so I just risked it by putting him on it. He could have come out anywhere and trapped me in. But now, he's trapped out there. He can't do anything. Because he chases me down, and the only way out... I'm tired. We're going around again. So, I need to go in the end teleporter, because that's the one that lets you get to yellow. Normally when you screw up, you don't screw up that early. But at least you get to enjoy the music, which is the point of this.
At least you showed them the entire pattern there as well.
8 times. 8 times. Alright, so as we go on, the levels start to get more complicated. This one, heavy use of teleporters. And also the unfortunate necessity of this random teleporter. I was hoping for it to boost me further up the level, but we'll just take it slower now. Note, that's good. So, drums obviously spawn in and do a vertical loop down the board. They normally try to spawn at the top unless you are right at the top.
Lucky.
Not really. I was hoping to be actually up the top section.
Yeah, but he could have put you right in front of the drum.
It does happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I want him to spawn there so I can deal with these. Another note would be nice. If you can see the bottom of the board, when the drum gets there, it will bounce back. So I just sort of waited for it to despawn before coming here to get the teleporter. And now hopefully, yep, close to this red one.
Looks so easy until you try and play it.
Alright, so this next level is basically where my playthroughs as a child would end, because this enemy is relentless. He just chases you down. Oh, grab that.
And just for those who are not aware, yes, there's records and cassettes, you know, well before CDs.
So dropping the cassettes blocks his path. He can't chase us through those. So we use that to access the areas that we need. And now that he's trapped there, trying to come directly at us, we can just casually knock off these other 2. 2 more notes help. So you can see there we've got at least 7, so level B is unlocked. This is one of the longer levels, and if the drums are going to be lining up on the right cycle, we'll actually try for a death warp. So the only power-ups I care about are notes. The burgers and Coke bottles and that are spawning in basically do nothing. Extra points if you're going for that. Oh, that's close. that first. Avoid the drums because they're coming down. And I kind of glossed over the fact that this actually introduces another gimmick, which is the invisible platforms. So you can see there, we've missed the death warp. That's what we would have needed. So the invisible platforms, it gives you no indication that they're there. You have to find it by trial and error. This is the first level to introduce those, and it helps you out because it puts the first invisible platforms in a place where the drums actually can't get you. The drums here only come through the middle 3 columns. Alright, so second challenge, this is where the second checkpoint is. What I want to do here is grab these 2 power-ups to take into the next level. Next level features the, I guess it's the cello again. And we actually want a pattern here which is red up the top, green at the bottom. Unfortunately we didn't get the green there, so we're just going to have to do that one manually. So we need to guide him down here and get him stuck on these conveyor belts that prevent him from moving back up. Navigate the conveyor belts to get this, and then run away from him and stand on the exit point. Exit points the enemies can't land on, and they also get frozen when you're standing on it. So it lets us just force him around the corner there and make him not be a problem, which is nice. Well, I'm going to go up here and get this note, because they are that important. And notes will do this, where they spawn in a very unfortunate location. Got it. It's cool seeing everyone else bopping along to the music. I'm glad people are enjoying it.
I don't think they're actually interested in you playing, just listen to the music.
No one's interested in me.
This is painful, this one.
So this one uses teleporters a lot, as you can see. And knowing the pattern is important. Oh, that was wrong. There we go. So now I really want to make this next one blue. And I'm being a little bit cautious here and not jumping in as early as I potentially could, because these lightning bolts obviously kill you one hit, but they're nasty and they can catch you out when you least expect it. Now unfortunately I want to make this one red, so I'm going to have to go through the full cycle, get off of there. Nope, that's bad. There we go. So now I need to take the teleporters to get back over to the other side, where the remaining red one is. Made that one a little bit riskier. Loop through. Alrighty. Following that one, we have a very easy level, but I'm sure I'll be able to screw it up. This is actually a level where it's possible to soft lock.
Which means?
You get stuck and you cannot complete the level, and you also can't die in this. So this controller here controls the conveyor belt at the top, which is going to bring down our annoying friend the violin. And he's annoying because he chases you but randomly stops, which makes timing out his movements quite difficult. At the top here are where all the record players are, and if you have this conveyor belt moving upwards, you can get stuck up there and not be able to get down. And if the violin's not up there, you can't die either, so you just have to reset. However, because we've been able to trap the violin using the conveyor belt down the bottom, it's quite leisurely pace coming up and grabbing these.
That was a good time.
Alright, tell me if you can recognise what this level is.
Are you asking me? I don't know.
Shout it out in chat if you know what that one is. Oh, that was bad. Okay. So those bombs, when you step on them, set off a timer, and they will kill you if you are on any of the 8 squares around it. And this one's going to disappear when I get to it as well. Okay, good.
You lied.
Random trumpet, again causing problems. Now there is just enough time to get down, place the record, and get out without getting killed. But if you try and go sideways, it will get you. Normally, if I'm on pace, this is the level to stop and farm notes because it's almost, well, essentially the last level that can spawn notes. Notes need the empty tiles to spawn on, and as you'll see shortly, the next couple of levels have very, very few empty tiles to work with. But I think we're just going to push forward. This is already off pace. So. Now the challenge level. So the actual idea is you can't go back over spaces you've been on before. So like that. And what you'd normally want to do is collect all those places to finish it off. But since this is speedrun, what we generally do is just kill ourselves as soon as possible. Just wanted to demonstrate it.
Oh, well, okay, that's just a demonstration. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's what they do. They go big. So, this level has lots and lots of invisible spaces, and it has another one of our chasing enemies here. However, it also has the drums. So what we can do, when the drums hit our enemy here, they will stun it, and then we can get this record here, place it on top, and now he can't move. So he can't go over the checkerboard place, he can't go over the playing record space, and he's trapped forever. So long as the drums don't kill me, I've got free reign over this level.
And the son never told his dad about this little trick until, I don't know, 2 months ago.
The invisible platforms on this... oh. That was close. The invisible platforms, they form a grid structure. So basically every second space is empty, you can't go on it. And once you know that, it's relatively easy to move around. And this needs to be red, not red, yellow. So I did that wrong. If you're paying attention, you can actually see on the side which records you've got left. There's 3 coloured bars that are all small right now. The records that are still need to be collected, they'll have it big. And it also tells you the order that the colour will go. So if you're ever unsure of which one's next, just look there and it will bounce through. So this will go pink, green, yellow. And invisible spaces here. Oh, something just spawned in at the top. It could be a note, but there's no way I'm getting up there to it. So this level's enemies are the drums, as you just saw coming through, and the least favourite, the trumpet.
Are you saying you have a favourite enemy?
Yes.
Okay.
Cymbals. Cymbals are absolutely the favourite. They follow a predictable pattern. The only thing that the cymbals can do unpredictable is if they encounter a power-up that they have to move around.
So much for the predictable pattern.
No, they move predictably.
Unless...
No. Oh, and there's the drums bouncing back. Take advantage of that. Let's go.
So you can see how frustrating it is when you first start playing this game and you knew nothing about these blank spaces.
I'm just going to run. Oh no, that was bad. That was bad.
Yes.
I didn't grab the pink record. I need a pink record to get up there. And that's what I forgot to do. Now, let's play the drums. That's bad as well.
Just hanging around.
Those drums are coming. Oh, that's not where I thought they were coming though. Just want to get this one so the record spawns in and then I can leave. So the big risk with this here is if the trumpet gets down the neck of this guitar, he gets stuck by the conveyor belts. It's very hard for him to randomly walk his way out. And so you have to deal with him in there. So that's why the idea is to get these both in quick succession, then come back in, finish off the level. And this has gone well. So this won't be a quick run, but it should be a successful run. Why? Why do I talk?
Yeah, good question. Oh, well done.
So that's exactly what you want to have not happen, with the exception of getting out, of course.
But it's now trapped up there, though, isn't it?
It is now trapped. Alright, so the next level is the one we're going to skip, so we're going to go to level B. And we won't get to see the hardest level, because I think I've got enough notes to skip that. Yeah, so I have to go to level A. So again, points if you can tell me what character this is.
It's the ghost.
So we've got 2 tracks of colours here. We need to make them the same colour for the bow. But of course, guess which enemy's on this level? Well,
The predictable symbol.
predictable symbols, which is good.
Hey, the one's your favourite one.
I love them.
Yeah.
It's this other one. So that spawned at the top. Well, that power-up would have been incredibly useful earlier. That... Oh, no. Alright, we're out. Don't need that note now. Okay. And time will be coming up when I hit the checkered thing. I've got to hit this record first. When I hit the checkered space afterwards. So, if the trumpet doesn't come for me. So here it comes, and time.
Oh! You did it.
Fun fact, the game actually restarts, and it puts a little countdown clock. Watch what happens when the countdown clock expires.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It just murders you. Straight up murder. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun with the music. Thank you very much.
What an excellent run. We were also transfixed by the jumping action that I actually missed a donation that I could have read out. We've got $15 from the 8-Bit Beast that simply says, yeet. So thank you to the 8-Bit Beast for that $15 donation. And thank you for tuning in to AusSpeedruns, the Australian Speedrunning Marathon 2024. We're raising money for Game on Cancer this year, a charity funding early career cancer researchers working across all areas of cancer research to hopefully make this the very last generation to ever die from cancer. If you'd like to donate, you can go to donate.ausspeedruns.com. And while you're there, check out our wonderful donation incentives. We got one coming up for the next run. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword to do with Corlin's love letter. You get given a love letter in Skyward Sword, and you have 2 options. You can either give it to Corlin's love, and you can make this a beautiful little love story, or you can use it as toilet paper. And I think we all know which the objectively funnier option is. I saw a note on the whiteboard earlier that said, "Club who has forgotten how to use it as toilet paper." So make his life even harder. It'd be great. Awesome. Thank you so much. Incentives.ausspeedruns.com if you want to check out those incentives, and donate.ausspeedruns.com if you want to chuck a cheeky donation in. Of course, you can also do ! Donate and ! Incentives in the Twitch chat. Thank you. See you soon. All right, everybody, welcome back to ASM 2024. Do not adjust your sets. We're just going to do a cheeky little stream reset. Help with the old ram-a-llama ding-dong. So, take care. We'll see you very shortly. And, yeah, don't freak out. It's all good.